those of you who did not take the exit card today, I will ask you to take it today. And the exit card was basically like, can you put a vector into component form or standard form or whatever name you want to give it? You find magnitude, direction, dot product. Yes, sir. If there is one there, sure. Aaron, put the phone away. Nora, all your people are gone. Oh, one of them's here. Oliver, how do you do the first one? Vector MC minus vector PS. Alright. So tell me specifically what numbers am I doing?
PS minus 1. 5 minus -7.
Okay. If I asked you, what is vector u minus vector v, what would you be doing?
5 minus 7 minus 1.
Okay. Careful, guys. So, are the things given here, are they coordinates or are they vectors? They're vectors. They got the little hat on and everything. They are vectors already. So this one is moving backwards 7 up 2. It is that vector. This vector is positive 5, negative 1. They are vectors already. So how do you subtract them? Well, this vector minus that vector, subtract the x components. This vector minus that vector, subtract the y components. So they were vectors already, and it is confusing because we used 2 letters for them instead of, and so it looked like we had coordinates or something. Ahmed, how do I find just 2QT? What is that piece?
Multiply it by 2.
So I get what?
So you get 6 and negative and 28.
Okay, you said 6, negative 28.
Negative 30.
Thank you, negative 6. And I need to add vector PS. So Luca, what is that going to be? -21 and -29, yeah? Issues with that? Okay. I believe there are lots of questions on the graphing thing from yesterday, so can you find that worksheet out so we can talk about it? So today, we're gonna go over adding vectors graphically. The quiz review packet that you just picked up on the way in, that's for you to work on over the weekend, and we'll go over on Monday, so that you can do well on the quiz that's Tuesday. Which is distinctly not Thursday, Friday, and some people have a crazy amount of other days. And it's not on Wednesday, when there's the extended homeroom for you guys to watch, all the SGA stuff. Okay, I would like you guys to put up the answers to this, and to show you what we're looking for in each of these. We don't want like vector dA, we want the letter of the thing representing it. So dA, going from D to A, what vector is drawn out? W. Yeah. So I will ask you guys to put some up. Okay, and then Emery says going the other way. So AD, is that negative W? Yes, it is. Angel's agreeing with you. This one was W, this one was negative W. All right. Yeah. Yep. Ivan, Ivan, can you come up and put up what vector BA would be given these things? And Luca, can you put up number 4? Senna, can you put up number 6, or sorry, 5? Isla is not here. Mohammed, can you put up the next one? Lily, can you put up the one, so Mohammed, you've got number 6. Lily, you've got number 7. Eleanor, can you do 8? Node, can you do number 9? Yeah. Yeah. Emma, can you do number 10? David, can you do 11? Aaron, can you do number 12? Noor, can you do 13? Emery, can you do 14? And William, can you do 15? Maybe. Okay, we'll do them. So, going from C to B, is there some other vector drawn on there that is that same?
W.
There you go.
15.
Yeah, so you get the last one of. Okay, so let's check these and make sure we agree. So we did these guys together, going from B to A, that is the length of x but opposite direction, so I agree. A to B is just x. A to E is exactly what y is. E to C, isn't that the same length? So oops, don't mean that to be an x. That's y. Okay? A to E, sorry, E to A. E to A. Close. Aaron, get off the phone. What'd you say? Negative y. So it's the same length, same slantiness, but the opposite direction. Take that out of your D to E. D to E, oh, well, that was convenient. It's drawn right on top of the Z. That's correct. All right. So that one was fixed. This one was fixed. B to E. B to E. B to E. What is it? Negative Z. B to D. B all the way past down to D. Negative 2Z. I agree. So now going the other way, D to B, positive 2Z. C to A, going from C to A. What is that? 2y?
Negative 2.
Negative 2y. C to D. C to D. So there isn't a letter written for that one. But we look over here, hey, that's the same length but opposite direction. So C to D is the same length and slantiness of x but opposite direction. C to B, this thing is the same as that thing. So then we put up, so it's just W. Yeah. They're vectors. We can pick them up and move them. B to C is the opposite of W. Sorry? Oh, 16 is off the screen. What is 16 asking us? D to C. D to C looks like X. Okay? All right.
Can we always assume that like they're equal?
Okay. This is drawn as a parallelogram, and geometry properties of parallelograms, opposite sides are congruent. They're the same length and they're parallel, so they have the same slant. And the diagonals cut those things in half. So it's not really assuming they're equal, it's because it's a parallelogram and we know geometry. We know geometry because that was years ago. And COVID year, were you guys pre-algebra? You were in like 5th grade math, 6th grade? Something like that? Okay. Let's see. We're gonna try the hard ones. Sorry, people who weren't called yet. Number 17. Kylie, can you do 17? Sophie, can you do 18? Cherry, can you do 19? Oliver, can you do 20? Kira, can you do 21? Angel, can you do 22? Alana, can you do 23? Ahmed, you get 24. And Irina, you get 25. Guys, I want the vector, not 2 letters. Want the vector, guys, not a coordinate. So vector BD is 2z, negative 2z, something else.
Oh, wait.
Might be too
Well, think of it just as algebra. What's W plus X minus W?
Yeah.
All right, so let's look and see if we agree. So all the answers were supposed to be some combination of W, X, Y, and Z. So here's W, there's X. Are they graphically added together correctly? Is the end of one at the beginning of the other? Yes, so the open starting point, the open ending point, this is my resulting thing, which looks like positive 2Z. So they corrected it to be with the vector things that I was asking for, that's right. All right. Y plus Z. Okay, here's Y, and to be correctly added, I need to move Z up here. So the open starting point, open ending point looks like X. And vectors, I can add them in either way. So the current is pushing you, then the wind was pushing you and here. Or the current pushed you and then the wind pushed you, whatever. Doesn't matter. You can add the vectors in either way and you will get the same thing. So YZ, Y plus Z and Z plus Y, same thing. Just like here, W plus X is the same as X plus W. All right, 21, let's check. X minus W. Here's X, but minus W is that way. Are they added correct? No, so I need to move one. Should I move the bottom to the top or the left to the right? Okay, Emery's the only one that I see making an option. He says move that one over here, I think. So the open starting point, the open ending point, that is 2Y. Okay, Y plus Z. Didn't we already do that? We did, up here. Y plus Z. Is just X. Y plus Z is just X. W minus X. Here's W. And now minus X is this way. Senna, are they added correctly or do I need to move somebody? Is the end of one taped to the beginning of another, or are the beginnings at the same place or the ends at the same place? Okay, I'm just asking, are they added graphically in the right way? These two dark green ones? No, I need to tape them so that the end of one is at the beginning of the other. So, do you want to move the bottom one to the top or the left one to the right? Doesn't matter, your choice. The bottom to the top, okay, so I'm gonna pick it up. So these are like, I'm telling you directions. Hey, go to the grocery store and then from there, go to the bank. If you went straight to the bank from the beginning, what path would have been a short path to go? You would have gone negative 2Y. So that one was here. That was W minus X. So Ahmed, W plus Y. Here's W, here's Y. Are they added correctly? Okay, so what is the resulting vector? Z, just positive Z. And the last one, W minus W, hey, I was pushing this way, the wind was pushing back just as much. They undo each other. What comes out is just X. All right. Let's try again with the back. This time we've got colors. So Ivan, looking up. C plus D. So here, visually, is the orange arrow and the blue arrow, are they added correctly, or do I need to pick somebody up and move it? To add vectors graphically, it's basically, I'll give you directions.
I know how to add vectors. I'm wondering what the question was.
Okay, number one.
Um,
Are they added correctly visually on the board right now?
no.
No. What do I need to do?
You need to put one of them at the end of the other.
So do I pick up the blue or do I pick up the orange? He says it doesn't matter. Okay, so pick one. Pick a color.
Right. I mean,
Orange or blue? Orange. So, okay, so D plus C, the end result is that. So what's my result? What's my answer? A. Does that make sense? So he was unconventional, and pretty much everybody wants to do it in the direction that they were, like C plus D. All right, so I moved the blue one instead of the orange one first. Do I still get the answer of vector A? Yeah. Okay. Emma, you look set.
I've got B.
Do you see what we're doing though? I mean, do you see why?
I think I just accidentally subtracted it.
Okay. C minus D. What's C minus D? Positive B? Okay, well, let's check. Here's C minus D. I agree that it's B. Okay, A plus B. As written, Lily, as written, are A and B added correctly, like graphically? Do I have the end of one glued to the start of the other? No. No. So do you want to pick up the red one or the green one? It doesn't matter, your choice. Which one? The red? Okay. So I'm going to pick up the red. So what's the end answer going to be? So I need to go from this starting point to that ending point. So what is that? 2C. 2C. Alana, A minus B. Yeah, what would the answer be? Okay, A is the red guy. Negative B is this guy. A minus B ends up being 2C. Here's the open starting point. Here's the open ending point. Okay. That's A. Minus B, 2D. Minus B is this way. Open start, open end. No? Yes? Hi there. Hello. It's Friday and it's hot in here, but it's not as bad as in the hallway or across the hall. Be thankful I have windows that are open. Sophie, how about B minus A?
Like which one should you do? Oh, they're connected.
They are
So you
connected.
would do, is it 2C?
Okay. Here's vector B minus A. So
Oh,
I need,
mine.
yeah, so we're on number 5. B minus A. So here's minus A. Minus A and B. What's the answer going to be? 2D goes,
Negative
2D goes this way, but I want the opposite. Okay? Aaron, how about 6? 2C minus A.
I got B.
So 2C, C plus C, minus A, and you get B. I agree. Angel, 2C minus B.
That'd be 2D.
Okay, well, let's look. C plus C minus B. Where's the open starting point? Still right here. The open ending point is there. So what's the vector? A. Nope, it's gonna be positive A. Okay, let's try it this way. If I give you directions one at a time, go to the bank, go to the grocery store, and go to the post office. I don't know. If you were like, I'm running late, I'll meet you there in the end. How would you go to meet people here? Negative B. So where would you, like if this was home, and you just wanted to get to the end zone fastest way, you would have just gone that way, which is negative B.
Wait, how?
Well, aren't the things touching
Okay,
for
so number 8, 2D, so do D twice, and now opposite of A. Opposite of A is this guy. So arrow, starting point, and then the arrow stops here. So if I wanted to go from home to my end destination and skip all the junk in between, I would have done that. David, what do you get for the next one? A plus B plus C.
I think you go to the top right.
Well, there's A plus B. What is A plus B?
2C.
2C. So what's 2C and another C? 3C. So it does go off the graph. Can you still tell me an answer? Yeah. That's 2C plus another C. What about the last one? Is it 0? Yeah.
Yep.
A plus B then minus 2C. And technically, it can have a little hat on it or not, I don't care. But it's the 0 vector. I wanted to move, I represent motion and I'm staying still. All these forces are working on it and it's staying still. Which is like not, it's not in motion. It's not a vector. Okay. All right, the packet. I want you guys to look up and write words of your own for what is a vector, what is the magnitude of a vector, direction and component form, and then start working through this stuff. All right? Talk to the people at your table. Get some insight from them.
you see we should look at those.
Yep, you can actually use your phones for math. What? Write a pass. It's on the table just as coming in, on the desk, with a sign that says take one.
Could I take the card that
Yes,
I missed?
yes, that would be perfect. Thank you for reminding me.
Do you have Band-Aid? I do.
also gonna give you exactly the same measure of the angle. Is that the correct thing? So do a quick sketch. Where does it land? And did it tell me what I actually wanted? Yes or no? William, you're supposed to use your phone to look things up, not watch videos. So guys, you should be working on the